Hello students, so I was discussing with you how you are going to handle the sodium metal when you have introduced into the ignition tube and you have ignited it. Now keep that thing in your mind when you are holding it with a pair of tongs, and you are holding it, and do not point it towards any person standing next to you, left side, right side, or the direction of the ignition tube is always supposed to be like this. I don't have an ignition tube here, otherwise I would have shown you it. It should be like this, right? And I have shown this thing in the laboratory for many times. This is for everyone, because just to avoid that accident, right? So after that, now when your ignition tube is constantly getting the flame, it's over the flame and it's burnt, you can see the flame should cover the sides like this, right? It should cover the whole of the ignition tube like this, as I've told you in the lab. Just memorize. I've shown you, I've demonstrated you how it should be ignited, right? So meanwhile, as you are working in a group, the second person any of the co-workers will take 20 ml in your china dish, 20 ml of distilled water in your china dish, and you are going to, when it is red hot, you will now observe your ignition tube, the bottom of the ignition tube, it becomes red hot. It doesn't mean that a red bulb will glow. No, it's not like that. It's like it will burn and it will become red hot, a reddish tinge you will observe. At that moment, you are going to put that ignition tube, drop that ignition tube into the china dish containing 20 ml of distilled water, right? Now nothing will happen. Do not get scared. Nothing will happen. It will get into it, and with the help of a glass rod, you will crush it down into very tiny small glass pieces, or you can say a very you can say fine crystals. It will change into a fine crystal form, and you will crush it nicely with a pair of not with a pair of tongs, yes, with a glass rod, because you're going to use glass rod only, no spatulas, nothing. So you will simply crush it and you will put it over the flame and get it have a boil, right? A boil of about 2 to 5 seconds. When it gets boiled, you simply see the color of your sodium extract is colorless. Fine. Now you will proceed. What you're going to do, you will put it, you will again boil it, and you will reduce the volume, because now you are going to perform 3 tests. So you will reduce that 20 ml volume to its half. That means on the flame, you are going to reduce it by heating it over the flame. You will reduce the volume up to the 10 ml, so that you can easily perform 3 tests: test for nitrogen, test for sulfur, and test for halogens. And for each test you can take 2.5 ml by using a measuring cylinder, and you will simply measure it with the help of a measuring cylinder, and you will perform all these 3 tests. That is, now what are those tests? Test for nitrogen, number 1 you will perform, then test for sulfur, and then test for halogens. So this was about your lassaigne filtrate and the details regarding how to deal with sodium metal, and these are the things which will help you out in solving your MCQs for your practical work. I hope you will find this video helpful and you will get benefit from it. Please do share it with your friends, with the people, with the students who are away, who are not having the internet access. Please provide them, mail them, whatever you like, you can do it, because it's totally for your own help, right? See you in my next video. I will continue from here. Thank you very much.